offense are going to be flowing. The intensity will be high, and these two will be ready to write another chapter in their storied rivalry. He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Florida's offense will come out first. The Dogs able to hunker down and get out with a close win the last time they saw the Gators.
Yeah, and anytime you get a win in Jacksonville, anytime you beat Florida, it's a success. It doesn't matter if it's by 100 or if it's by 1. Georgia fans know how much this means to them, and so do these players.
Yeah, you know, they call this game the world's largest cocktail party. The energy in the stands is just completely different. That's something David and I obviously have experienced before. And after that Georgia win last year, man, those Bulldog fans, they stuck around. They were here in Jacksonville, hanging out at the stadium, enjoying it all through the night. They've been enjoying it all year, and they're hoping to order some more adult beverages after this one, too.
Gets it to the back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
And that right there is a huge reason why this team has a winning record coming into this game. Their defense takes the ball away. And here on the opening drive, you see the athleticism in the back end of the defense, picking it off and putting it in great field position for their own.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Motion from the wide receiver. From the red zone, it's Frazier. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Here comes the field goal unit. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. Good, right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy.
Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Gators decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Throws to the tight end. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the...
Makes the catch, and he's free. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Now the play fake. Snagged out of the air. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
A lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
On 3rd down, here's Frazier. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And the Dogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up.
Touchdown, Georgia! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
And the offense gets 7 on that drive. And I tell you what, man, like, they got 3. They got some good momentum going, continued the momentum, creating some big plays. Palmer, this offense feels like right now, early in this football game, that they're in control, that they know what they want to do, and the defense is reeling a little bit.
Yeah, the defense needs a stop bad. The next out. They've got to go back. They've got to get on the iPads. They got to take a look at what this offense is doing to attack them, because they do look like they're on their heels right now. Obviously giving up a field goal early, but now a touchdown. The next time they take the field, they absolutely need a stop.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. And the extra point is good. Fielded in the end zone, it's Abrams. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Pryor. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Play action. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. The Bulldogs trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. In the red area, it's Frazier. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Abrams. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays. But you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Got a man. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. This defense has been sliced and diced, and now facing another 1st and goal. They'll run with Nate Frazier. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Dogs!
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back. In this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this 1st quarter.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Man, you are rolling the dice every time you throw this guy's way. He is one of the best corners in the entire country. Everybody has their eye on him every single game. He does a great job breaking on that ball.
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Frazier. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Short completion on 1st down, and here comes 2nd and 8. The corners are walked up tight. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Makes the grab down the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now put you in a successful position for 3rd down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys on the field.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Score.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. Guys, we're not even through the 1st quarter yet.
He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Gators send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And the Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Quick strike complete. At the 35, he's open. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Off play action on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Frazier. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. So now it's 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. Under fire. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Clock stops momentarily as there is an injured Bulldog on the play. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the 1st down. From the gun, wants to pass. Dumps it off in the flats. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the 1st down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. And the field goal unit is on the field. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Hold on just a second. A flag down. Let's see what's up with that. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Coming out with it, it's Abrams. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field, and so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets them up, makes the big play out to the left.
Maybe a crease. Powers through. Wrestled out of bounds at the 26. A huge pickup on the ground. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Rushes on him. He's sacked. This defense all over him. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Looking to fire. Sets up the screen. At the 20, he's got space. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Florida. The offense cash cashing it in on that drive. They'll try to tack one more on their score.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive.
They got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Man, I think they'll take that.
Snags it, and there's running room. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it way down the field. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Bulldog. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The run inside. It's Pryor. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here's a heat. And they got it.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got his man, makes the grab. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. On 3rd down, here's Frazier. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The pull and throw off the RPO. That last completion left him with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. They'll give to Frazier. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. The Bulldogs using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, if they could stop the run, it was going to be really, really hard on the offense. And I just love the tenacity they're playing with right now. This front 7 are flying around, getting to the ball carrier. This running back has...
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Clock is stopped. Florida has called a timeout in 2nd. And they'll still still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. Fielded in the end zone, it's Abrams. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. He's past the 30. Shoved out of bounds right at the 35-yard line in the running game, getting the job done. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye of that Bull Gator head, let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half. The Gators will boot it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Scanning the field, it's Stockton. Hauls it in. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. The Dogs in a good spot here with second and short. Running inside. It's free. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then following up for a massive fumble recovery.
Coming into this game, man, the focal point was on the running back, right? We've got to stop the running back. Talking to these coaches, they've got to be physical. One guy, two guy, three guys have to get there. Man, they've done an unbelievable job being physical, getting him on the ground, and really shutting a great player down so far this game.
The Gators are facing third and inches. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
And I think that's exactly what we're going to need to see from this offense, man. Once the field starts to shrink, you get on this side of the field, you're down by 10 points, man. You need to put the ball in the end zone. Like, you're thinking touchdown, not field goal. And they really got to be physical, establish this run game, and do everything they can to get 7 on this drive.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's first and 15. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. If it happened, those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the
And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
They'll start on the ground with Frazier. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's second and 12. Frazier again. At the 15, he's loose. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Into the end zone with a breakaway score. His third touchdown of the game. That's almost half of his total as he now has 7 on the year. There is little the Dogs enjoy more than sticking it to the Gators, and boy, are they doing it right now.
Yeah, taking care of business. And listen, Georgia prides itself on being a physical unit. Every year, they're going to just pound you and bludgeon you. And Florida has had no response, just like in the last several games in this series. Georgia's just, they got the upper hand.
Georgia's always had talented teams. Certainly, they were very talented back in the day when I played them. The program was in a great place. But because of recent success, they're just at a different level now. what they're recruiting, what the expectations are, and they're really showing that here in the second half.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it. There's so many ways.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. They'll try to run for it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man,
look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Extending the play. There's some room. And he makes it past the 1st down marker. Hits the slide, and they'll move the sticks.
Well, this quarterback's athleticism, I think, makes it a little bit easier for you as a head coach when you decide to go for it on 4th down, because if it's not there to throw the ball, his athleticism can just take over. He can go get it himself and keep the drive alive. Really nice job that time by the QB.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Positive plays, that's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take...
Going for the big play. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
Yeah, and I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
He's going to run it. He gets it past the stick, slides to avoid the hit, and the drive stays alive with a 4th down conversion.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number,
ball was loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Scoop and score. Touch. Georgia. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Jones wants to throw it. They'll run the screen. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. And the Gators go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Lost one deep down the right side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 30. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. And how about this? You get to start a drive with a 1st and goal. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Frazier. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. After that kickoff, the medical staff is out there to tend to the injured player. That is their sophomore starting wide receiver. Hope he's just shaken up momentarily. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on it. Breaks the tackle. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
Just watching the clock run out on this one, and we can turn our attention to what's in store for next week here in the midpoint of the season. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. It's picked off, and that's number 10. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp it.
Touchdown, Dogs! And they take it in. 6 more points. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Calls his own number. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Gators with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Handoff for Ball. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The Gators are moving quickly down the field. They'll move the wide receiver. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Montgomery. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Seriously, this just can't happen. A delay of game penalty, and it is 2nd and long. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that 1st down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. Oh, they faked it, snapped it to the up man. And they hope for much, much more on that fake punt. Great job by the special teams being ready for the fake. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
I'll tell you got to be careful if you're the defense right now because you're behind. I know you want to be aggressive. You might want to start blitzing, getting a lot of guys close to the line of scrimmage, but this offense is going to take opportunities when they have one-on-ones, and they just did right there.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of